Good morning, guys. It is 4:30 in the morning. We're about to take off on a little bit of an adventure. We're heading to Maine. Oh, we just passed into Vermont, and it's beautiful. It's really quite nice here.
Keep left.
None of the leaves have changed color yet. It's still very green, but it's very beautiful terrain here. Some windmills in the distance. That's quite nice. Hogback Mountain. So we're in Vermont, crossing into New Hampshire in a second, and then into Maine. It's been good so far, real beautiful. My mom's been doing a lot of driving. I've been working on the computer, enjoying the scenery, and yeah, making good time. Good gas mileage too, right? Wouldn't you say? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, guys, it is 6 a.m. I'm about to leave the finest 1 1/3 star hotel that we were able to find in New Hampshire, and gonna go get the trailer, pick up the car. Okay, we got our U-Haul trailer. Now we're heading out. Gonna go put the car on it. So here's our first view of the vehicle. It's got a big dent there. It's a bit of a bummer. We knew about this seam. It's still attached there. The control arm hasn't come through the body yet. Upper 91 seal there. Seam rust. How's the back bumper? Of course. Is it broken? They're always broken. Looks solid enough here. What? There's a hole in the back seat. Oh, I don't want this car. We're not gonna. In here we have this. This would need reupholstered. Well, here it is. We looked it over. We came, we saw, we conquered. This is not the right bus for me. So it's going to someone else. So now we're just in vacation mode in Kennebunkport, Maine. Stopped to get a lobster. Getting a 2-pound lobster. It's gonna be delicious. Pound lobster, and the 2-pound lobster came with a hammer. Yes.
Labor Day weekend. In search of a van.
Hey guys, we just had an awesome lunch before leaving Maine. Stopped off and got some lobsters with my mom. She's driving right now. And little change of plans. You know, they say whenever one door closes, another one opens. And we chose not to buy that bus, but we found another one. And so we're driving some distance and going to go look at another one. And it's pretty amazing to think that I thought, hey, let's just look and see what other buses are out in this area. And I think we might have a good lead on one. So show you some cool things soon.
About 55,000 actual miles on it.
That's cool.
As I think I shared with you that I began conversion to put the Subaru engine in, which was a big.
Oh, you did start converting?
Yeah, all the wiring is converted already.
Oh, okay.
So it's not.
And you have the Subaru exhaust and engine bar.
Yeah. So that was the goal,
Yeah.
and I never ended up completing it.
So Chip,
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested.
Yep.
But we live 8 hours away.
Yeah.
We'd be wanting to take this today.
Uh-huh.
Does that trailer move?
No, not right now, but that could probably make it through there. I'll just do a quick.
I didn't think of this. The steering is going to be locked.
Yeah, to get it. That's right.
It's one thing to open. I mean, I'll break a window,
Yeah.
but
Well, this window's broken already. This is
okay.
cracked.
Yeah, I'm saying the actual steering wheel is going to be locked.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to turn the wheel at all.
Yeah.
You
could bash the window out.
I would just bash one of these corner windows because they're easy to replace, and then reach around and open all the others.
Yeah.
The only way I can free up the steering is going to be to actually disconnect the steering shaft at the front wheels, so that we have to move the wheels, but the steering wheel does nothing.
Yep.
That's going to make it real weird trying to maneuver.
No problem.
Just bought this car. It's got no keys. It's locked. So, oh, it's more durable than I thought. Let's use the other side.
Oh.
It's winning. It's.
There we go.
It's
I
over.
broke it. It's broken.
Over.
All right.
Excuse me.
I've always wanted to do that. Haha.
Did you get it? Oh,
Hang on. Don't move.
Yeah, you want to have your little,
And we're in.
all right.
Next issue is that there's not an engine in here, but the transmission is sitting on the jack. The whole car is sitting on jack stands. So before we can put the car down, we need to support the transmission. So we're gonna need to build a bar, put a ratchet strap down. I don't know, this might get weird. We can't get to this with the door closed because we don't have a key. I tried fiddling it in here and I can't get it open, so this is the only access we have. We'll make it work.
I don't think I've seen one that didn't rust right here.
Yep,
Right,
that's from
right in that zone.
the rust gets in there.
Oh yeah?
That's only on the campers.
The water gets there, huh?
Yep,
Wow.
only on the campers.
Interesting.
Our next plan is going to be chalking the front wheels real good. Then we're going to lift one side, pop this out, set this side down. It's still going to be sitting on that other side, so the suspension's going to have to make up for that 10 inches, which is going to look scary, but it can handle it. Then we'll go to the other side, same thing, jack it up, bring it down, and then she'll be on all four. I'm leaving the front tires flat for now so that it's less likely to try to roll. Once we've got it down, that's what we'll do. What it's gonna do. Oh, it's so in the concrete.
Step one complete.
I would argue that that was going to be the tricky part. Well, one of the two tricky parts. That's going to be a tricky part too.
Okay guys, well today's bus escapades got weird. We went to go get the burgundy bus. It didn't work out. We thought we were just gonna vacation our way home. We checked the listings for any other buses in the region and we found this one. And like they say, when one door closes, another one opens. I now own a 1987 Syncro Westie. So that's how my day's gone. How's your day? Morning, everyone. So we just left our hotel, ran to Harbor Freight and Home Depot, got a bunch of tools and wood and things we might need. And today we're going to extract the bus. This is going to be an interesting process because it, we don't know, well, probably doesn't roll. And it has to fit through a space that's probably about 1 to 2 inches wider than the car is. So It's gonna be an interesting day. Luckily, I've got a friend coming to help, and we'll see how this goes.
And this tire's already flat, so we're gonna have to put some more air in it. It was at 35 psi. So Kimmy, this little Milwaukee inflator's got to work pretty hard today. This tire went dead overnight, but she's pumping it back up. I love this big dry rot crack. So I don't know. Probably time to put the spare tire on. Yeah.
They know it, and also from when I have tire, stuff break down or whatever I call. Yeah. They're the ones that come, so they know it's here, so when they need it apart, they come and get it, you know? Yeah. Figure it out. I would burn, it took me 3 months to get used to it. So they're clean because
tire that was on there overnight, and it's now, it has a flat spot. Okay, round 2. Spare tire, probably hasn't had air in it since the 1990s. It's taking air. Hopefully this rolls.
Steering wheel it's currently not locked, but it's going to lock because of we don't have the key. We're gonna try taking the steering wheel off and taking the lock mechanism off, putting the steering wheel back on so we can turn the wheel. Hopefully that
things
works.
up. Securing all the many wires that are dangling and hoses, and just figuring out a way to make things so they don't drag. How's it going, Mom?
It's going good. I'm on side 2.
Wouldn't it be great if that rear hatch opened?
Oh, yeah. That's okay. This makes it more fun.
It's off, and the column plastic off. The idea here is that if I turn this wheel, it's going to engage a little lock, a cam in here, that you can't unengage without the key then. So what we want to do is actually take this whole assembly off, pop it off so that it can't engage that, and then put everything else back on. That might work. Solve the problem. See, this is off of that. See this? This is what locks the steering wheel. Because that hadn't locked yet, we were able to get this whole thing off. Now we can put the steering wheel back on these splines. Yeah, it'll move around that way, but we can turn the wheel. That's gonna be awesome. That's a game changer. Bill showed up with some VW keys he's got, and he's got one worn out one. We're hoping we can kind of get this rear hatch open with a couple of good...
We're going to the worn out one now.
Couple of good wiggles. This key's his pride and joy.
It's old and worn out like me, but it's still...
It's a masked man with a special VW key.
And gloves.
And glove. Yeah, he's not a professional burglar, as far as we know. Taped up our busted out window here. I don't know what hoodlum hit that with a sledgehammer yesterday, but they didn't even do it very professionally. And other than that, we've got the steering wheel back on, but the column off. So we should be ready to roll, other than whatever brakes are stuck on and whatnot. We've got some things zip tied up in here. And we just need to gain some clearance here. Our big problem here is that this distance is only like 8 or 10 inches wider than the bus. So we want to move this trailer over, just the nose of it even, over 2 feet. That'll give us a lot more space. The problem is this thing's overloaded. The tires, even though they're full, look like that. So I definitely worry moving this at all, but if we can get this over 2 feet, it's gonna give us the access we need, and we should be good. Yeah, we moved that over every bit of a foot. That's gonna put us in really good shape. Well, let's get some, not tension, but let's get the chain off the ground, and then we'll see what he wants to do. She's starting to creep. All tensioned up, and we're rolling forward, slow and steady, but she's moving. Oh, this is power windows. I didn't realize that. That's kind of sweet. I'm sure they're broken. Oh yeah, she's rolling. I can hear all the brakes creaking. It sounds like the Titanic in here. give it a couple of these tap, tap, taps.
Oh, golly. Oh, it's still just dragging.
I'm not opposed to just croiling it from the backside. It's all gonna get taken apart.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Whoever's there is gone.
Well, no, probably not.
Well, but I mean,
fine,
for
yeah.
pad wise and stuff, that's gonna matter getting coil on it.
Yeah. But I'd still run the drums.
Yeah, oh yeah, that cleans up though. It only sucks up coil with the pad.
Okay guys, so we just sprayed a whole bunch of Croil in through the brake adjusters in the back because the brake drums are locked on. So we've been hitting them with a hammer. Sprayed some Croil. It's gonna ruin the brake shoes, but nothing else. It might free them up, so we'll see. Are you seeing that rear wheel move at all?
No, not at all.
No,
It's locked.
it will. Or it doesn't. I don't know how much we care. I just checked that the parking brake is off, but it should be. Keep doing that. I'm gonna keep pulling the brake. All right. There we go.
I just saw
We
it
got
move.
rolling, man.
Yep, yep.
That one move?
I think it,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
this one
no
definitely
handle
did
forward.
move.
Sweet. That's a good move.
Focusing the energy with the pad light.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought of that. It's not
Yay,
my fault.
Bill.
I went to go get this, but
I know I did a bay window one time and we literally just got a 16-pound sledge and just started wailing on that center nut. And it moved. We'll just pull the truck forward 3 feet and that'll give us a little bit, you know, because that chainsaw only pulls 3 feet at a time.
And then if this starts rolling, how are you going to stop? Oh, nice. Very good.
Chip does all the greatest things.
Safety first.
I'll pull that on. Yeah, we're gonna end up in this bush pretty soon.
yeah, well.
Whoa.
Hold up. Hold up.
It wouldn't be a Vanagon extraction if we didn't have to cut down a tree. So, Chip's over here pruning a bush, and we just backed the truck up again, took a link of chain out, giving it all we've got with the come along. We'll pull forward with the truck as much as we can, and then use the come along just for the tricky slow bits, because it only pulls 4 feet and it's pretty slow. We've made it about 1 bus length, so I don't know, what is that, about 18, 15 feet? And she's rolling. We've got all 4 wheels spinning now, which is good. Pruning some bushes here. We kind of drove into it before we started pruning, but that's fine. We'll get through. Push on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, we got some downhill. Oh yeah, there we go.
That's it. We hit our brick. Nice.
All right.
Exciting news, guys. The Syncro is now out on the road and we can put it on the trailer. That was fun. It actually rolls now. We've got all 4 brakes freed up and ready to keep moving.
What is this, Craig?
Oh, this is a Subaru engine. It apparently comes with a Subaru engine.
Oh my God.
On a cart. Is that a blessing or what?
And now they just have to lift it into it.
Yeah, we don't have a great plan with where this goes or how to get it there,
We're
but
gonna pick it up in there.
do you think we can lift
Buy
it?
the cart and haul it behind the trailer.
I think we probably can.
Get it under the head. Yep. Ready? Yep.
That's just a Volkswagen motor.
I'm gonna hop in. Yep.
So it was Plan C.
It's installed.
Yeah, it's installed.
I lowered it myself. We also got a Subaru engine, I think it's an EJ22. Don't know anything about it, but it's installed. It's got a wiring harness and all the conversion bits, so that'll be good. There we go. She's rolling. We're over. Let's hang on, Bill. Yep. Let's stop there. Yep. Down backwards and stuff too. Woo! It's in. We'll count it. Little framework so it can't move. Just did it with some nails and some 2x4s and a Sawzall. And then we've got 2 redundant ratchet straps, one cradling the transmission, one picking up this bolt here, the other one going around this axle. Then under here we've got a ratchet strap pulling back, we've got our safety chain back, we've got a safety chain forward, we've got the front wheel straps on, we've got the transmission in gear, we've got the parking brakes on, which we have tested and work. And we're in pretty good shape overall. Got the engine in. The engine is strapped down through the seatbelt bolts and pretty down. It should be pretty good. Let's check our pop top latch. That's a good idea to check. And it's good. That's not gonna come up. Other than that, we're in place. We'll probably lock the doors so that they don't go anywhere. And we've got this, which we built out of duct tape. I have a slight concern about the sliding door opening, but it's not that big a concern. Just did not have power locks. And yeah, otherwise we're good to go. She's sitting pretty level on there. Truck's looking good. All the accessories in the back, and I think we're gonna head out. Okay guys, we're all loaded up, attached to the truck, ready to go. Journey home time. The bus is loaded. We're ready to go. You ready to go?
Ready to go.
Awesome. Well, it's been fun. Homeward bound. It's, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock.
With
so
a prize on the back.
I mean, it took us till 3 o'clock, but I think we did pretty good. We couldn't have done it without Bill.
No, Bill was essential.
It's good that I randomly had a friend in this state from 10 years ago.
Oh, God.
Thanks, Bill. You're the best. Let's do this. We just made it to the booming metropolis of Bloomsburg, where we're going to spend the night. About 4 or 5 hours from home. Most of Pennsylvania to go, but bus towed well, and that's as far as we could make it. It got pretty dark, so time to hang out, crash. It's been a long day of physical labor, so we'll get headed out tomorrow. And there's some ratchet straps to the back here pulling the suspension down. I think the back end was trying to walk a little bit, so now it's a little more firmly planted. Really, this is kind of a weird setup because it's only held by the front wheels. There's no strappies for back here, so we've got it held down. It should make it. So let's see if it even turns. Oh yeah, okay. So that's, I mean, that tells me enough right there. Yeah. It's not seized. Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah, if you went ahead and put the clutch.
Yeah, I mean the clutch and
Then he's probably got
the adapter plate and the clutch is all on there.
So he's probably got the head all redone. But
I don't know.
Yeah. The Subaru engine out, and it looks like it has a new timing belt and all that, so
It looks like it's got the reverse coolant manifold and everything. It's pretty much ready to go in. So we're building a box to sit it on so that we can wheel it around and build it up so it fits in that cart. My dad's pretty clever with this stuff. So now it's on a moving furniture dolly and it sits flat and we can fiddle with it and move it around, and easy to move. Okay guys, we're gonna pop the top. I bet it hasn't been up in 25 years.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's roached.
Might need a new.
It might need a new top. It's not so good. No, it's not so good.
Aw.
The other side's just as bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's just dry rot.
It's just ruined. Whatever.
Thanks for tuning in so far. It's been an adventure. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I have. It's a crazy story and it's only going to get crazier. So stay tuned here and check us out on Instagram, because over the course of the winter, we're going to build this car. I've done this a bunch of times before, but never quite one like this. This is going to be fun. Thanks, guys.